first, and how you can find out the trend using the gann angle, that also I will be discussing. Then we will be going for the intraday trade using the gann angle. So whenever we talk about the gann angle, it is a group of trend lines drawn at different angles. So one group of is, you can say, 15 degree, another trend line is drawn at 30 degree. Like that, this is a trend line which makes some XYZ angles with the X and Y axis. That is your gann angle. So gann, WD gann has given 11 set of trend lines. So we cannot put these trend lines at different angles as per our wish and will. However, WD gann has given us a 11 set of trend line which we need to follow. So these two ways we can draw these lines. One is from X and Y axis in the lower to high, and another is also X and Y axis from high to low. So in two different ways we can draw it, and every trend line makes a different angle. So this 11 set of trend line, 1 by 2, 2 by 1, 1 by 3, 3 by 1, all these things, it is associated with 1 degree. So 2 by 1 trend line means 26.25 degrees. So these 11 trend lines, he has said whenever the price move above the third trend line from the low, then we should buy. When the price fall from the high and it breaks the third trend line, or you can say third support line, we should sell. So this is what he has given. And group of law also he has, because it is impractical to draw that 11 trend lines with the exact accuracy on the chart and do it. So for that he has given one formula for us. So he has given 180 degree equal to factor 1. Supports can be calculated from the high. So square root of that high we have to take, and degree factor we have to take. Suppose I am talking about 45 degree trend line or 45 degree support line. So if my price is say 100, so how I will be finding out 45 degree support line? So I will take the square root of 100, which is 10. 45 degree factor is 45 divided by 180. So this will come to 0.25. So my net result will be 0.25. So 45 degree resistance trend line will be 10.25 whole square, which is 1005.6. So 1005.6. So this is how I will calculate the resistance. Same way I will be calculating the support. So I have taken the square root. So 45 degree factor I will be subtracting. So it will become 9.75. So if I am taking that 45 degree support from a price point of 100, so 9.75 whole square, it will be 95.06. 95.06. So this is what called our, so this is what is known as our supports and resistances calculations as per the gann angle method. Then the remaining rules already I have told you. Third support or resistance of any price move, we have to initiate the trade. So there are a couple of rules here. 45 degree is the important support. So in low volatile market, 1 by 4 and 4 by 1 trend line is used. In high volatile market, 1 by 1 trend line is used. So like that way, couple of rules also associated with this. So you can read through all those rules in the gann free ebook, whatever is there in our website, gann angles free ebook. So through that you can able to learn that techniques of WD gann's angle principle, all rules and everything, whatever I am showing here, it is there. Fine. So now we will find out the trend. So I have taken a past data for investigation, how far my trend is true. So I have taken from 13th January to 27th January. Based on the gann angle I have calculated. So this column 15 degree, whatever is mentioned here, it is all the price points is suggesting for a buy entry. So 13th, whatever I have calculated, I will be following for the 14th. So 13th it has said on 14th, if my price is opening above 6346, then I should buy it. But my opening on 14th was 6310. So let me go back to the downside. 6319 also my downside. If the price below 6319 or 6320 it opens, then I can sell it for a maximum target of 6256 here. And if it is opening above 6346, then I can reduce a bit here this screen so that you can. So I think it will not be visible. So my investigation says here 6346 above, but here my 14th opening was 6310. So I was 6310, and it has never given me a chances to buy. In fact, it has closed, means given a low of 6278. 6278. As per my 13th data, my lower side is 6256, and I have achieved till 0.39. So 0.39. So I have achieved till this point. So my 14th January says that I have got near about, you can say here is my point. I have started 6320 level, and I have come down till this level. So 2 to 3 level of targets I have got. So partially I have achieved as per the trend. So I am taking the last traded price of 13th January to 27th January, and I am investigating based on this last traded price and Gann angle principle how far my trend forecast is it true. So based on the 13th January, partially downtrend I have achieved. Same way, if you go on calculating in this, you will find out more than 75% of your calculation. If you just go on comparing in this way and this way, you will go on analyzing, more than 75% of cases you will get your trend forecast as per the Gann principle is true. So 27th, take the 27th January, which has happened yesterday. So today it is telling us 6204 above, my trend will be up, and this uptrend has the potentiality to take 6267 till this level, and it is telling 6178 below, my trend will be down, and this will bring me till 6116. 6116 is the last. In between you have couple of levels, 68, 68, 51, 35, all are the nifty future levels. It is not the spot level. So this is the level. You can note it down for the day and check day end what has happened. So today this is the level. It is being set for trend 6204 above, 6177 below, 6178 below, rather 6178 below, and based on that only my trend is going to behave. So this is what as per the Gann angle principle. So similarly, lot of Gann principles are there, and what we did here, we separated this Gann principle into two segments, because Gann has square of 9, square of 12 wheel. Gann has many other techniques also. So we have just separated this Gann entire concept into different utility tools. So suppose if I am going for an intraday trend finder, little bit of enhancements also we have done. Suppose if I am going for index future, bank nifty, and 30th January, I am taking 26th February settlement. So let me see what is the trend it is telling me. You can utilize it for the trade also. So it is telling me minor uptrend is 10,725, and I will recall here and I will just put the current price also. 10,690 is the current price. 10,690 is the current price. So this is the value it has given you, along with other factors like your volatility at this particular time, and volatility at this particular time, so 10,690. So volatility at this particular time also it has given, and what is the expected volatility by the end of the day, that also is given to you. So this is based on the trend. Also you can able to utilize it for the trade. Nothing wrong in that. Nothing wrong in that. If you have neither given the uptrend breakout nor you have given the downtrend breakout, so you can utilize this factor for your trades also. So let me print it and save this experiment for my future reference. So save this one for my future reference. So those who are not able to hear me, please disconnect and connect again so that you can able to hear me. So fine. So here, then I'll go for the other one which is Nifty, and I'll just see what is the Nifty is telling. So all these principles, 6205, same thing you have seen there also, Gann angle principle I have shown you, so near to that only. So same principle is being here. So little bit of modification is 6204 point something, and little bit of modification we have made it so that you will be getting slightly different values, but close near values you can get it. And I will be also putting now price 6197. 6197, just 6197. So this is our course the trend forecast. So trend forecast, all trend forecast is only being taken those who have already studied this method of Gann angle. Trend forecast, I am taking the last traded price into account to estimate the trade. However, whenever I will go for the trade forecast, I am talking two terms. One is a trade forecast, another is a trend forecast. Trend forecast, as I told you, trend forecast I am taking the LTP, last traded price of the previous day, to forecast for the today's trade. Whenever I will be taking for the trade forecast for the day, I will be taking the midpoint of high and low. High and low divided by 2. So this will be giving me the midpoint of the high and low. Sometime I may take high, sometime I may take low, based on this rule. So these two, whenever you take high and low and their midpoint, the calculation definitely will change. So for that reason, just to see intraday calculator, what is it is giving. This is first hour, 9:15 we have opened, 10:15 is this time now. So first hour time we are now. So Bank Nifty, again I am loading the Bank Nifty, and same time I will be loading the expiry dates. So I'll be loading the expiry dates also. So Bank Nifty I have loaded, and now I'll be loading the expiry dates. So 26th February, I'll just hit on this button. Then that's just I will calculate. Yes, it is the first hour data. Till 10:15 it is a first hour data, because it is taking a specific Gann's method. So it is giving you buying at this level, keeping a stop loss here, and these are the targets. 11 level of trend line, as I told you. So 10 levels, till 10 levels we are giving you. So currently you have not given any breakout, 10,687. So this also take a note. Excuse me. 10,687 is the current price, current market price. So now I'll be taking the screenshots of this one. Screenshot of this one. So this also will verify at the end of the day. We will verify what has happened. So now I'll be going for the Nifty same way. 26th February, January is only couple of days are left. So I'm not going to take January. So for that also I have calculated. So now trend and the entry point slightly different you are getting, because two different data points are being used. So this also we have not given the breakout. 6,193, 6,193, 6,193 is the current price. So let me see what happens at the day end. So what happens in the day end? So day end. So there is two parts you have seen. One is with respect to your trend, another is with respect to your trade. Similarly, it has also uses many other principles. For BTST also you can take square of 9 principle. For BTST, suppose if you are wants to buy index future for BTST purpose, so and you need to derive the buy decision, this is based on the square of 9 principle. So buy at 10,627, 595 and 704. This is based on your BTST decision, but this need to be taken in the end of the market. Once you are approaching towards the end of the market, you can try to So once you are entering towards around 2 to 230, you can think of taking this. I am taking the currencies 29th January. So tomorrow it is expiring. So this is the level for the currencies. And if I can go for February, I may get a different value. So hardly 1 day is left. So February, so here what happens, same principle as you have seen, same principle is being programmed with a data automation, that's all. So there is no alteration in that principle, there is no alteration, little bit of modification we have done, but there is no alteration in the principle. So three broad use of this gann angle principle you can make. First, to find out the trend. Whenever you are finding out the trend, you will be taking the last traded price of the previous day to find out the trend for the coming day. Whenever you are going to find out a intraday trade forecast, based on its rules, either you can take high or low, or you can take midpoint of high and low. So if this D rule is, if the first you have to take low and high, calculate. If the rule violates, your sell entry price is higher than the buy entry, then at that particular time, whatever the high, low, midpoint that you need to take, and you have to do the calculations accordingly. So that is only the difference in that. On like that with previous day's price, last traded price, take the confidence and calculate the trend. So you will get more than 75% of your calculations will be perfect. If it is less than 20% volatility, if the volatility of that instrument is less than 20%, the accuracy of gann angle will reduce. The gann angle principle may not give you 70%, it may reduce its performance by, to say, 50 to 55%. Because if the volatility is less than 20% for any instrument. If volatility is higher than 20%, then your improved success will be getting. Midpoint of today is high plus low divided by 2, not previous day. Mr. Diptendu Bhattacharya, midpoint of today is only for high and low divided by 2 for today.